Hey, this is Taylor here at Truck World RVA. Today we're going to take a look at this 2018 Ford F550. 182,000 miles on this truck. It is a four-wheel drive, power stroke diesel, 6-speed automatic transmission, has an 11-foot Knapheide KMT 111 service body on it, a stellar 7621 crane, 7,500 pound maximum lifting capacity, 2-stage hydraulic extension out to 21 feet. Hydraulic outriggers, hydraulic compressor, one set of drawers in the body. This truck was a one-owner truck and came to us from down south. I believe it came out of Texas, somewhere around there. There's no rust to speak of on the frame, in the service body, or in the chassis. The goal of these videos is to show you everything about the truck as if you were here looking at it in person. So we're going to spend some time in the first half of the video. I'm going to go around the exterior, point out any cosmetic imperfections. We'll look inside of all the bins, underneath the truck, inside the cab. In the second half of the video, we'll do a cold start, take it for a drive, look at the engine, and then run all the equipment on it. If at any point you have any questions at all or need any additional photos, videos, or information, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487 anytime. I'm happy to send over anything you might need. The goal of these videos is for expectations and reality to match up. So if you need any more info, so you know exactly what you're looking at, just let me know. Happy to send it over. It's just some dirt and road debris on the bottom of the door. There's not really any scratches to speak of on the door itself that I can see. You have a little scratch here in the molding around the window. Vinyl seats, rubber floors, power locks and windows, cruise control, one set of keys for the service body, key fob for the truck, and then just a blank key for the truck as well. Interior is pretty clean and free of any rips or tears. You have a little bit of wear on the seat itself, but not torn or ripped. Dash is clean as well. You have your four-wheel drive down on the floor. A little bit of wear on the floor rubber itself, just where your heel of your shoe sits while you're driving. Discoloration here on the interior door panel. Brand new steer tires on the truck. These were just installed, as well as the drives. New tires all the way around. We did a lot of service work to this truck, getting it ready for sale. It came in with upper oil pan leak and a bunch of injector seals leaking, kind of typical 6-7 stuff that we see at this mileage. So all that's been addressed. If you'd like a full write-up of everything we did to the truck prior to listing it for sale, I can send you over the parts and labor receipts for everything we just did. We have a little damage right here on the bumper. The fender and hood are clean. No rock chips that I can see along the fender or hood of the truck. You have one little chip right here. Again, that's just dirt and road debris along the bottom edge of the door. It does have the factory rechargeable remote. This is the charging cradle for the remote. It sits there. It has a lithium-ion battery in it. Recharges off that cradle. Do have some exterior lights on the bed. We'll look at all the bed lighting in the second half of the video. You have your tall torch compartment on this side. You have bed liner all along the front of the compartment. That's just mud and whatnot here. Bed liner protects it from getting rock chips. You have a little damage here along this bottom door hinge. This door opens and closes as it should. It also has a scratch here along the bottom and a little scratch over here, as well as another little bend in the hinge over there. Another scratch over here on this side. A little bit of paint failure here in that gap as well. Inside of this compartment, on the left-hand side, you have 2 sets of shelves. You do have the interior tabs, so you can move these shelves up and down if you'd like. add shelves in. And on the right hand side, you have your torch bottle racks and your straps as well. All the doors close, latch, lock, and seal as they should. We do have the bin keys. All of the latches are keyed the same and operate off the same bin key. This passenger 2 compartment has 2 more sets of shelving inside of it. Take a look up underneath the wheel well now. Again, brand new tires across the drive axle. No rust to speak of on the undercarriage, underneath the bed, or on the frame rails. One wide shelf inside of this compartment. A little bit of paint damage up here above this door, as well as over here a little bit all along there, as well as a scratch along the bottom side of the door. We do have a little bend right here in the wheel well. In the crane compartment itself, you have a Railcraft hose reel, your outrigger controls there above it. It's your body control panel mounted right here on the door, shot of the load chart. Air regulator and dryer there inside the bed. This bed does have the master slide lock system. You can push this in, put a padlock through it. You can lock all your compartments down this entire side at once. It does have a working vise, pass-through bins on the bumper, as well as hydraulic outriggers. Most of the wear and tear on the bed is centered around the bumper, as is common. You have some paint peel around here, some on the tailgate itself. The bed liner on the bumper is in fairly good condition overall, but you see both bumper doors kind of around the edges and whatnot is where a lot of the cosmetic issues are. You have a factory tow hitch receiver, 2 steps to get up inside the bed, easy track inside of the bed, factory tie downs inside of there. You do have a mount up here. You can easily add a welder on there without having to drill holes in the top of your compartment. Inside of this compartment, you have 2 more sets of shelves. Another scratch along here and right here. One wide shelf inside of this compartment. Driver 1 compartment is split into 2 nice big double doors. On the right hand side you have 2 more shelves. On the left hand side you have a full set of C-Tech sliding drawers. These have great action on them. They slide super smooth. Latches are all in good shape. They all lock in place like they should. Some more work lighting on the bed, hydraulic air compressor. That about wraps up the cosmetic portion of this demo video. I'm gonna hop in and take it for a spin now. Again, if you have any questions, it's 804-716-8487. 182, 322 on the miles. Run up the windows here, get some AC going. There we go. AC feels nice and cool. Not too hot here today, but a little muggy. We had a lot of rain the past couple days, and now the humidity's hitting us. A lot of moisture in the ground and in the air. Again, it's obviously a 6.7 Power Stroke diesel, mated to the 6-speed automatic transmission. Plenty of power. Rides down the road nice. So you have your two front strobes here in the grille. Take a look at the engine. You have your top mount strobe up there in the headache rack. You have your side mount work lights that we talked about earlier. You have rear strobes, 2 LED rear work lights, and one more side mount work light on the driver's side. With your outriggers deployed. This panel right here controls all the lighting on the truck, as well as sending power to the crane. We'll turn the crane on, turn the remote on. Shows linked. It is a factory wireless remote. You do have speed control off the trigger right here. So we're going to head and select function. Then depending on how hard you pull the trigger is how fast the crane will operate. It's a 7621 crane, 7,500 pound maximum lifting capacity, 2-stage hydraulic extension out to 21 feet. Again, this remote is rechargeable as well. It charges off the cradle inside of the truck. Let the winch down and I'm going to extend it out to its full reach. A2B works, locked me out of extending anymore. So again, I'll show the NE tube lock system here. Inner boom is nice and clean down both sides. You can feather the trigger and move the boom tiny amount at a time. So excellent speed control on the crane. Compressor also is run off the remote. I just pulled down on this button right here, commanded the compressor on, so now the compressor's running. Builds up to about 120 and then it shuts off. Go ahead and turn the compressor off. Divert power back to your outriggers in your crane. We'll suck the outriggers back up. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks again for watching. Once again, it's a 2018 Ford F550, 182,000 miles with an 11-foot Knapheide service body and a 7621 Stellar crane. If you have any questions or need any additional photos, videos, or information, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. This is Truck World RVA in Oilville, Virginia. This is all I buy and sell if you're looking for something different. Set up with a larger crane, larger chassis, smaller service truck. Give me a shout. Anything with a crane on it, that's what I buy and sell. Even if you don't see it on my website, I probably have it on the way in. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day.